Hey guys, it's Liz. Got another project to share with you. And this time again, it's another challenge, yet another one. I love doing challenges here on YouTube. I think it's a great way to support one another, and they're a lot of fun. So you guys should definitely, try to join in as many challenges as possible. I think they're fun. Anyways, this time I decided to create these two Beachie projects, and these are for Jamie's challenge. Jamie is Scrap and Stampers here on YouTube, and she just moved into a beach house, and so she's hosting this challenge where you have to alter something in a beach theme, and I thought that was perfect. And I really had a lot of fun creating these. It reminded me of home. I am a California girl at heart. I'm in Texas now, but California is still my home, and I really had a really fun time working on these because it just totally made me think of the beach, and I miss it. That's the one thing I truly miss about California. But anyways, guys, here's my projects. I decided to make a little canvas and a little card to go with it. So I'm going to start off with the card since it's pretty basic and simple. It's really cute. I like the way it came out. I started off with just some cardstock in the craft, and the size of the card is 4.5 inches wide by 6 inches in height. And for the paper, I used this collection by K & Company. Let me see if I have it so I can show you. I think I have the cover because it fell apart. Let me see. Here it is, K & Company. It is this one. It is by Tim Coffey. And let me see, what is it called? Does it have a name? I don't know if it has a name, but it's a nautical theme. So it's got coral and starfish and little seahorses and fish. It's really neat. So I thought it was just perfect for the beach theme. That's the paper collection I used. And all the papers are distressed. Basically, I just layered several different sheets of pattern paper, one on top of the other. On some I used foam tape, and then in this particular piece here, I used just a piece of cardboard because I wanted it to make it, more dimensional. So there you go. And let's see, all the edges were distressed with my distress tool, and then I went over it with some vintage photo. And so I adhere the layers of paper, and I took a piece of fishnet right here, and I just glued that in some random areas with my hot glue, and it just comes across like this. And then I took some cheesecloth, and I did the same thing, this time going out this way. So it's very neat. The cheesecloth kind of reminds me of the sea foam, so that's why I used that. I like it. Very cute. And then so this piece here was just a piece of the pattern paper. I cut it out. I stamped the word enjoy right on top. And again, all the edges are distressed with the vintage photo and the distress tool. This is a little fish. This is a little chipboard sticker from the same collection by K & Company, and he's a little bit shimmery. He's got some glitter. I think the camera can pick that up if you can see, but oh, there it is. Really pretty. So I just added him on there. And then I made these cute little bubbles out of hot glue. I just, let me see if you guys can see them. See the little bubbles? Really cute. So I just kind of squeezed my hot glue gun, to make a little circle. Then just let it dry, and then I just used them. They're the little bubbles coming from the fish. So I thought that was really cute. And then down here, I just added some seashells that I had from my stash. I had bought some seashells back at, I think last summer over at Michael's. They were only a penny. They were like in these cute little, like a bigger shell. There's just a bunch of little shells in there. And I picked up about 5 packs. That's all they had, but I thought those were really pretty here. So I added that. And then a cute little pearl right here in the middle. Okay, and then there's another shell on top over here, over the fishnet, and another little pearl. So it's a very simple card, very cute, but I think it's great for a beach theme. And I hope Jamie likes it. On the inside, I just kept it pretty simple. I just basically adhere 2 pieces of pattern paper, one over the other. And then again, all the edges are distressed with the vintage photo and the distress tool. So that's it, and I'll write my message here for Jamie. Jamie, I hope you like it. Very pretty. I had a lot of fun with this one. Very cute. So that's my card, and this is the altered item that I created for the challenge. It's just a really cute little canvas, and I really love the way it came out. It totally reminds me of the beach, right? Very pretty. This is just a regular 6x6 canvas, and these are those thick ones. See? I love these because you have a lot of space here to work with and play with, so it was a lot of fun. And these I picked up at Walmart. They were a 4-pack, and I think they're only like $7, $7.25, so it's a really great deal. So that was my base, the canvas, and what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a ton of texture. And I originally started off, and let me see, I'll show you the sides so you guys know what I'm talking about. See all this gorgeous texture? Very, very pretty. Lots of little lumpies. And what I had wanted to do, I wanted to use this new, I think it's a gel medium. Let me see if I have it here. Oh, it's a gloss medium. Gloss gel, there we go. It's this gloss gel. What I wanted to do, I wanted to try it out. I just bought it. I wanted to see, you know, what it would do. So I was kind of playing along. And what I did for the sides, I took the gloss gel and I spread it on the sides, and then I took a stamp, just any stamp that has like a flourish, or mine was like almost like a fern pattern, and I just stamped it on there while the gel excuse me, while the gel was still wet. And it was a little messy. The imprint wasn't as clear as I would have liked, and so basically this was kind of like a mistake. But I decided, you know, to not, you know, obviously throw the canvas away. I knew that I could fix it somehow. But it actually worked out because it gave it tons and tons of texture. So what I did then, I had, you know, already done the gloss gel and the stamping. And like I said, I didn't really like the way it came out. So then I went ahead and added some tissue. And for the tissue, I took just, you know, regular tissue paper that we use. You just crumble it up real, let me see, I was going to show you real quick, but I don't have it here. Just, I crumbled up the tissue as much as possible, and I used Mod Podge to adhere it down to the canvas. But what I did is I made sure that I didn't flatten it out. So basically wherever it landed, that's kind of where it got stuck, and then I just smashed it in without flattening it. And that's how you got, you know, that's how you get this really, really cool texture. And then on top of that, because I really wanted this to be very, very textured, like I said, I went ahead and used the modeling paste with just a little, you know, a little scraper, a little palette knife, whatever you can use. And this was after everything dried, of course. I took some modeling paste and then just scraped it just in random spots all over the canvas. Oh, here's the sand. But it's just, I mean, the texture is amazing. In person, it is so fabulous. I really, really love it. I think it came out really, really good. So, see, look at that. It's very cool. And then, so what I did after I prepped the whole canvas, you know, added all my texture, then I went ahead and sprayed it all over. I used several different colors by Lindy Stamp Gang. I'll show you real quick. And like I said, I wanted to go for a very beachy theme, so I know lots of blues and browns. I used, let's see, blue, Hawaiian blue. And I also used ocean breeze blue. So these two blues I sprayed all over the canvas first. That's what I did first. And then I went ahead and down here at the bottom is where I used my browns. And for the browns I used, of course, South Shore Sand and a little bit of Sandra D Sepia. So I basically just concentrated a lot of the blues on top and the browns at the bottom. I didn't spray any brown at the top. So I'm going to show you the sides real quick so you can see some of the browns. I think it came out really neat. Okay. And then of course I added sand. I wanted it to look completely like the beach. So you know, you've got your sky up here, then you've got your ocean in the middle, and then here's the shore. And so I just adhered sand. I used a very thick coat of Mod Podge and then just sprinkled sand all over it. And the sand, I just picked it up. It's just really white sand. I picked it up at Dollar Tree. And once I adhered all the sand and I let it dry, then I went over it again with some South Shore sand to give it this brown color. And I really, really love it. I think it came out really neat. Okay. And basically the canvas is basically the shore and the things that wash onto shore. You know, you've got a sign here that says to the beach, and I used some fishnet here, a piece that comes all the way across from the sides all the way to the bottom, and then on the sides again. And the inspiration was of course this quote here, and I'll read it to you. It says, "May your joys be as deep as the ocean, your sorrows as light as its foam. And so what I did with that, it's basically just printed out from my computer, but I did adhere it to cardstock. For some reason, my printer will not accept cardstock, so I cannot print on cardstock. I always have to transfer it over onto cardstock. So I just used Mod Podge and then sealed it with Mod Podge again. I kind of cut it to make it look distressed. I rolled the edges. I rolled this here and then down here. And of course, lots of vintage photo to make it look old. Basically what it is, it's just this beautiful bottle, just washed ashore, and it had a message, and this was the message. So here's the little cork. You know, it's already opened. You unroll it, and here's the beautiful message. And I just love this quote. I think it's very sweet. So hope Jamie likes it. And so, you know, that's basically what I did. The fishnet is what captures everything. The cheesecloth all throughout here, as you can see, I used a lot of it. It just represents the sea foam and all the things that, you know, it brings to the shore. You've got lots of seashells going on. A lot of these are, you know, real seashells. A couple are not. This one here is just a chipboard sticker from the Cane Company collection that I just tucked away back there. This one, of course, is not. I think it's supposed to be like a little, I don't know if it's a sea urchin or something, or the little shell, but it's just a chipboard sticker. But I've got a lot of pearls, gorgeous little pearls going on, and you can see the cheesecloth coming in from all the sides. And then this little straw stuff is just, I guess it's just straw, that's what you would call it. I picked it up at a garage sale. They had 2 little bags of it, and I thought it would come in handy for a couple projects, so I decided to use it on this one. And I guess in this case it can represent, you know, the little twigs and little plants that wash ashore, you know, seaweed and stuff like that. So I just tucked in a little bunch back here, there's a little bunch over here, and then just a few little sprigs of it just kind of hanging all over the place. I think it came out really neat. And that little bottle, of course, that's just a little Tim Holtz bottle. And inside I poured some Dimensional Magic inside and some sand. See, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but just some sand, you know, because once it's open, the sand got in there, and you took the little message out, and there you go. And then up here is just a little bird. This is a chipboard sticker from the same Cane Company collection, just a little seagull on top. And the sign here, this is to the beach. This was just, I cut it out from chipboard, well, actually from a cereal box. I just cut it out. I kind of made like little zigzags on the sides. And then I ran it through my Big Shot using the wood grain embossing folder by Tim Holtz. Very cool. And then I went over it with some vintage photo to give it that wood look and make it aged. Before I did all that, though, I did stamp the words here, to the beach, before I ran it through with my embossing folder. So, and then that little stick here, the little pole, is just another chipboard piece. And I used foam tape to give it dimension. I think it came out really neat. And another thing I was going to point out, up here in the sky, you can see some of the white. What I did there is, once I had sprayed everything, because I knew I wanted the difference, you know, the sky, the ocean, the sand, I just went over very lightly with gesso, just on all the edges, and it picks up on all those little, I guess, raised areas of tissue and modeling paste. So it kind of gives it the look of clouds. So I really, really like it. And I don't know, I think I forgot to mention it, but I did apply a coat of gesso after I did the tissue technique, before I did the modeling paste. I'm sorry that I skipped that. So basically it's the gel medium, the crinkled up tissue, the coat of gesso, and then modeling paste in random areas. So I really like it. I think it came out really cute. I hope Jamie likes it as well. I know it's a lot going on over here, but that's basically what, you know, why I envisioned the shore to look like, you know, basically covered with seashells, and you've got the sea foam and everything. So I think it came out really neat. I hope you guys like it as well. And here's just another look of the sand down here at the bottom. I love the colors, and I love the way it shimmers from the Lindy stamking and the sand itself. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. And I'm just in love with this texture. I think it came out fabulous. So anyways, guys, that is my project for today. Little canvas. And then just my cute little card. And I'm going to put the link down below to Jamie's challenge. I think you guys have plenty of time to still join if you wish to do so. And like I said, the challenge was really fun. It's a beach theme. How fun is that, right? Perfect for summer. So Jamie, I will be sending these to you, honey. So I'm gonna, message you, get your address, and hope you like them. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye.